Cannabis grows in responses. Cannabis doesn't grow in stages, not the way we label them on charts or calendars. It grows in responses. Every phase, seedling, vegetative growth, flowering, and ripening, is simply the plant reacting to its environment, trying to survive, reproduce, and express its genetics as efficiently as possible. The seedling stage is pure intention. At this point, the plant isn't chasing yield. It isn't chasing resin. It's asking one question: is this a safe place to begin? Root development dominates here. Even if we obsess over leaves, it's the roots that matter most. If they don't find stability, oxygen, and moisture balance early on, everything that follows is compromised. And a weak beginning doesn't always fail loudly. It often fails quietly, weeks later. Vegetative growth is the stage of negotiation. The plant is asking, how much space do I have? How much light can I trust? How fast can I grow without becoming vulnerable? This is where the structure of the future is written. Internode spacing, branch angles, leaf size, none of it is random. These are adaptive responses to light quality, root health, and consistency. When veg is rushed or forced, the plant doesn't fight back. It adapts. And every adaptation carries a cost. Flower initiation is not about buds. It's about risk. The plant starts flowering because it senses time is running out. Photoperiod shifts trigger a survival response. Reproduce now or never. Hormones shift. Nutrient priorities change. Energy is redirected from leaves to reproductive tissues. If nitrogen stays too high or stress is introduced during this pivot, the plant hesitates. It stays caught, half in veg, half in flower. That indecision shows up as poor stacking, delayed development, and muted terpene expression. Mid-flower is where honesty happens. This stage reveals everything you did right and everything you didn't. Roots, environment, nutrition, structure, all of it converges here. Buds don't swell because of boosters. They swell because carbohydrates are flowing from healthy leaves through an open, functioning vascular system. If that flow is disrupted by imbalance or stress, the plant doesn't panic. It just stops investing. Late flower is not a time for aggression. It's a time for restraint. At this point, the plant is no longer building. It's refining. Terpenes, cannabinoids, and secondary metabolites are fragile. They are expressions of balance, not force. Stress here doesn't make the plant stronger. It makes it defensive. And defensive chemistry is rarely the chemistry growers are chasing. Harvest is not an ending. It's a handoff. Drying and curing continue the plant's final transformation. Enzymes break down chlorophyll. Volatile compounds either stabilize or disappear. The grower's role shifts from cultivator to guardian. Nothing new is created, only preserved or lost. Cannabis teaches the same lesson at every stage. You don't command growth. You create conditions. The plant does the rest. And the best growers aren't the ones who push hardest. They're the ones who listen longest. Let me know if you'd like a version timed for pacing or adapted to a specific voice style or length requirement.